Giving them that kind of visibility for promoting purposes, we are planning to share the same brand. Like now, we have a sponsorship by the name SportPesa.
Yes, so this is the part 2 of sitting with the Secretary General Shabana FC. If you haven't watched part A, please go and watch part A before you click onto this part B. So moving to part B, we've recently had a new FKF officials in office. And speaking of the growth of women's football so far worldwide, there is that growth that has been seen even with our national team, which is under 17. They have managed to represent us at Dominican Republic earlier this year. So speaking of Shabana FC, their female side, Kissy Queens, and how you like to call them Shabana ladies, what plans do you have for your female side?
Okay, currently we have Shabana Queens or Kissy Queens as a Shabana ladies team. For the short-term plan we have for them currently, okay, we had an agreement that is a contractual agreement between us and the team. We are supporting them both technically and financially. Yeah, like in terms of technically, we have hired our technical bench for the team, that is the Shabana ladies, which is being led by Peter Ogechi currently. And in terms of other supportive structures, we do support them financially, taking care of some part of their budget in terms of honoring their matches, and then giving them that kind of visibility for promoting purposes. We are planning to share the same brand. Like now, we have a sponsorship by the name SportPesa. Very soon, you'll be seeing them wearing the SportPesa kits. And then from that perspective, from the kind of the coaching system we have, we are anticipating that they will be doing good, and we are wishing them all the best in their growth. Because you cannot separate Kissy Queens and Shabana. They are one thing. It's only that one team is for ladies team and the other one is for the gents team. The same venue we are using, that is the Goosey Stadium. They are the same venues they are using for their home matches, Goosey Stadium.
Are you planning to acquire them fully now that you've been in contract, and we've seen from other clubs like Macolandas and Gor Mahia Queens, they have been having challenges of finances.
Yes.
We haven't heard from Kissy ladies so far, but are you planning to acquire them fully?
Yes, absolutely. They are going to be okay. It will not take that long before we acquire them fully, and they are going to be rebranded now as Shabana Queens, not Kissy Queens.
Next question was about youth development in women's football. That is something that to many hasn't been something usual. Are you planning to also have youth developmental structures?
Okay, very soon you are going to see us having a youth ladies team, just the way we have done in the men's team. Like in the men's team, we have under 19 team. Under the cooperation with the Nyanchwa High School. The reason behind this, you will get that it is difficult to differentiate and to separate the academic activities and the football talents. So in this perspective, we are intending to have one of the high school of which we can incorporate with them, so that we can nurture these talents just the way we are doing with the men's team. So we are going to have one of the high school that is within the Kissy land, so that we can feed them with this kind of talents for development of under 19 ladies team.
Okay, interesting. So moving to the coaching staff, are you planning to also hire a Mzungu coach, as FC Leopards has done before, Gor Mahia has done it before, we've seen Police done it before. Shabana, now that you want to at least finish top 5 there, are you planning to also be in that slot?
Okay, Mora, what I can tell you is that football has no discrimination. When you want to grow, you have to break the boundaries of discrimination. Anybody, be it a European, be it an Hindu, be it an African, when given that kind of opportunity, what matters is the kind of performance. But currently we have, okay, we are satisfied with the kind of stars we have. But if there will be need, just as I have said, there will no that kind of boundaries. You see, like one of the challenges we have, we know that we have good European coaches, we have well experienced coaches from the European side, but when it comes to cause implication, it's where we cut the lines. So in that perspective, we do use our local coaches, of whom I think they have they have the same kind of experience, and they are doing very good. So for that, I think my point is there is no discrimination in football. Anybody is free to work anywhere.
Interesting. So before we finish this off, Shabana has attracted a new lot of fans, I could say, into the Kenya Premier League. And to just go across the borders, Tanzania is admiring the vibe that Shabana is bringing to the Kenya Premier League.
Yes.
And that is something that we have to applaud Shabana and also the fans. How can you tell us how important is it for Shabana's results and also for Shabana fans to show up, and how important is it to create a community around those fans?
Okay, number one, maybe before you get these results, before you get this kind of support, number one, you have to give a genuine, objective and achievable goals to the team and to the supporters. And then number two, which is one of the most important part, is to be transparent. Whatever you are getting in the team, how are you spending the cash or the resources you are getting into the team? And then number three, it is inclusivity. You have to include the supporters on what you are doing. If you want to transition a certain process from point A to B, you have to involve them. In that, from this perspective, they feel involved, they feel being part of the team, and in this perspective, you will not struggle. Yeah.
Speaking of hooliganism, we've seen earlier on when we started this season, there was some fans who were breaking the Ulinzi Stars fence, the boundaries between the main pitch and the fan section. What are your thoughts on that moving forward, and what is your message to Shabana fans? Okay,
as a team, we don't encourage any form of hooliganism, and they understand and they know that. I think that incident of Ulinzi, it was unfortunate, very unfortunate. And you can say since that match, we have not reported any case of hooliganism. We have played at our home ground, whereby we do receive a lot of supporters, and at a time we have lost some of the matches. But that kind of hooliganism, we have not experienced it since that incident of Ulinzi Stars. Actually, what we have done, we have enlightened our people that football, it's a game of you can win, we can lose, we can draw. And then another thing we have educated them, or we have involved them, is to understand that this kind of hooliganism, it taints the image of the team. Instead of making us to grow, getting that kind of confidence from the supporters, well-wishers, it will create a boundary or a barrier between our supporters, our sponsors to the team. So it is one of the system I think we have actually managed to cope, and from that perspective, I have to thank our branch chairpersons, because they are the one who are they're the ones who are too close with our supporters. So whatever we are discussing at the management level, they have been at a position to transit the same process, the same information to our supporters at the grassroots level, and I think it has worked very good for us, and that is why I can say holistically we are doing good in terms of result, in terms of revenue, and in terms of attracting more numbers to our stadiums.
Gusii Stadium has been likened to Old Trafford and Anfield because of its atmosphere.
Yes.
But on the other side, there have been away teams have been complaining of refereeing. What are your thoughts on that?
For me, I don't think there is anything to do with the biasness when it comes to refereeing. If you can agree with me, most of these matches have been played, they are live games, so you can go back to the clips, do your own judgment. Yeah, at a time we do complain where there is no reason to complain, and don't forget this is football. When you lose a game, you can have something at least to use as an excuse on why you lost the game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Did I cut you again?
Nope.
Okay, so this is the last question, but this is a general question.
Yes.
Previous years when you were in SL and even when you were not playing in whichever league, there was match fixing. And right now, even when we were in NSL, that is when Shabana was in NSL, still there were allegations of match fixing, not just in Shabana or any other specific club, but there were allegations around that in NSL. Still right now, there are still allegations of match fixing, and still recently there was another post online about match fixing. What are your thoughts on match fixing? And also you can also put in you can talk also about the Kenyan football development.
Okay, maybe if I will start on match fixing issue, I'm happy, and I think as Shabana FC, we have ever, and I don't think we'll ever be involved in match fixing for any process. Be it the time we were in NSL, there is no single day Shabana have been involved in match fixing. We have been in the league, we have not been involved in match fixing process, and I think even going forward, I don't expect that Shabana FC will be involved in any act or any form of match fixing. Match fixing, I can say that it's one of the acts which tint the image of the league at large, and then it hinders the performance not only of the teams but up to an individual level, because when your mind or the mind of the team it's fixing the match, they will not give the best out of them, because they will be playing under the maybe instructions, whatever they will be showing, it will not implicate the exact situation on what they are supposed to implicate in the game. So it is unfortunate that maybe we have had some of the allegation within the league, not only in Kenya but worldwide. So it is unfortunate. So my prayer is that let's play a genuine game, lose a game in a genuine manner, draw a game in a genuine manner, or win in a genuine manner. And when maybe on development part of the league, I can say that our league is doing good compared to previous 2-3 years down the line. In that where we were as a league last season, it's not where we are in terms of sponsorship, in terms of feasibility, in terms of professionalism, in terms of match attendances, using Shabana FC as a case study. What you used to do last season, maybe we were playing away from home, but it's not what is being seen in the current league. We have improved in all aspects, not only in Shabana, as I have said, all the league. Look at even the table. If you look at the points margin, it talks a lot. Yeah, in that the league is that tight, and every team I can say that there is a great improvement compared to the last seasons.
Interesting. Thank you so much for joining me here. What is your message or parting shot or something that Shabana fans would like to hear from your club that they didn't know?
Okay, I think there is something we do share. What I would like to encourage them, Shabana is the team to watch. As our slogan, Torebobe kabisa. I think if all goes well, we are going to play in the Continental Championship. It doesn't matter in which capacity, but what I believe is we are going to the Continental Championship, and as we say always, Pima Suti, kuwa na passport, anytime, any day, Shabana FC is going to call you for Continental Championship. We are going there.
Thank you so much, guys. And that was Secretary General Shabana FC.
Elizaphan Kerama. Karibuni sana. I encourage you to subscribe to Mora Sports. Yeah, karibu sana. This is a place where we are free to talk and discuss the matters, challenges in regard of the game. Karibu sana.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thanks for watching.